Well, we're having a little bit of in a human anatomy fun here. I was messing with this yesterday for a little bit. Well, probably a good hour or so actually. Had a lot of hold on, head's itchy. There we go. There we go. Had some fun. Figured I would maybe do some clips of this for the people that like anatomy. Um, I was doing the animations. I was also going through just the skeleton or the muscular system too, mainly because I'm going over things in this new book of mine, and one had to do with the pillar position, and I thought it was just neat to just go through and actually physically look to understand where everything is in accordance to the pillar position for when you lift. So for starts, I could go over the pillar position, muscles involved, um, and it always depends on how intense it is that you're going in the first place as to how much tension you really want. But what's interesting, I wonder, let me just see real quick how much this takes away. See, it takes away too much. It's not exactly what I wanted. So we're going to have to go back. Yeah. So the pillar position, you can see if I take the shoulder blade out, um, immediately the first thing you want to do is you want to uh, tighten up your pectoralis major and your lats. And then from there, you want to squeeze at your hand. So you need to fill all uh, three areas at once: your chest, your lats, and then your arm. What's interesting is that whenever you simultaneously, I can't talk, talking's hard, simultaneously contract your pecs and your lats, and then you squeeze uh, with a fist, with your fingers kind of squeezing against your palms. It creates radiation, which is full tension. And as you can see, it kind of makes sense as to why this is going to kind of hold your shoulder and your spine in place. The shoulder is very vulnerable, so that's something to think about and remember when you're lifting heavy weights especially. But as you can see, if you look, you have your pectoralis major and it's connecting right here into your humerus. And then your lats, you can see right there, go underneath your humerus. And they're kind of in the same area, just this is above and that's below. So whenever you do this, you create kind of like an equal tension in your anterior and your exterior here. So that's part of the tension. And then, surprisingly, you don't go right to your core. You have to go into your glutes. You have to squeeze your glutes, and you also want your adductors to squeeze simultaneously with the glutes. But the tricky part is being able to feel that squeeze. So the trick is that you squeeze your glutes, but then you pay attention to your feet. You actually want to focus pressure here and here. And when you do that, you want to track your knees towards your pinky toe. And like I said, pressure here, tracking your knee here, and then squeeze your groin muscles. Excuse me. And then you'll feel tension. Once again, with the irradiation, you'll feel tension everywhere. Usually, you don't go full tilt on this unless you're going highly intense. Otherwise, you really don't have to go as hard. Even like moderate weight, I would probably still think about that. Just you need to breathe a little bit more. So then the final thing is that you want to breathe out, or I mean breathe in. So you have a belly, which creates like a belt, followed by pulling your spine. Could have did this an easier way probably. Did I get it? What the hell is that? Ah, of course, it's always that one thing. Followed by, yeah, as I said, now you can see what's inside your, the muscles inside. You got your psoas there. Has to do with your abdominal, or if you're doing like an abdominal crunch, and you lift your knees above this point, the parallel point, then you start to use your psoas major muscle there. But anyway, I'm off track. So then, and actually the ribs look perfect right here, but you would fill your belly with air, and from there, that's whenever you pull your ribs to your pelvis. So we start with the top, equal pressure between your lats and your pecs. Squeeze your fists, irradiation, you have full tension here. Go to your hips, squeeze your glutes first. Put pressure on the insides of your feet. Track your knees towards your pinky toe. Then squeeze your adductors here, your groin muscles. Then you have full tension. So that is how you get into a pillar position. And as you can see, here is actually the diaphragm too. That's your breathing muscle. And that has a lot to do with this as well, because this is going to obviously expand from breathing in and then pulling your rib cage down. It's going to be what creates that 3D effect in your stomach. But then, like I said, you pull it down with your rib cage, so it's not as noticeable, but then you have a strong base in your entire body to, let's say, squat even like a 1 rep max or something like that. So yeah, that's my spiel on that. I actually think anybody that cares to listen, this is pretty helpful. All I gotta say is I love this game, whatever it is. It's not even a game. It's the best way to learn. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to know anatomy, get yourself a virtual reality. I'm sure it's on more than the PlayStation VR2. And you can pretty much look at anything you want. It's pretty sweet. That's all I'm saying.